I be on that kryptonite, straight up on that kryptonite. Who am I? Take it, motherfucker. I be on that. I be on that.
The bell rang at the door of the coffee shop, indicating that a customer had entered or exited. You immediately checked it when you heard that. I'm here, you said while waving your hand to get your friend's attention. They came to the table where you were waiting and hugged you tightly. Miss you, girl. How are you? Richard said. I'm okay. And how about you too? You replied. When somebody suddenly picked you up, you lost weight, girl. Did you go on a diet? Or were you just under pressure for the contest? Kinda, you have no idea how much the pressure and exhaustion I feel in that contest because all the representatives are so great. But anyways, it's over. I can relax now and back to my old self. How does it feel to be in the top five? Actually, I'm not satisfied with what I've achieved. So if another opportunity comes and I'm given another chance to be a representative again, I'll make sure that at that time, I'll be ready. Girl, as a first timer to join such a competition, fifth place is not bad. Well, you have a point. Wait, let's stop talking about the competition. So, how are you girls? Especially, how is being a college student? Rachel and Samantha took a deep breath, and their facial expressions also changed. Ryan, did you know that something happened while you were in Japan? Mr. Lee resigned, and the person who took his place as our biology professor is very hot and handsome and cool too. Yes, no doubt Surgeon is so fucking hot. However, he is also a terror. What do you mean? He is very tough on students. Very strict person. No second chance for him. So, if I were you, start to review the lecture that you messed up. Because I'm sure you two are no exception for him, even though you won and brought honor to our university, Richard said. Is he really that strict? As you saw your friends nodding non-stop. You feel under pressure again. What if what your friends are saying is true? Imagine you're absent from his class for 1 month. Girls, can you lend me your notes? You said. However, they didn't answer. Then you saw them looking at each other. YM, do you want us to help you review for surgeon's subject? Are you really going to do that? Of course. And what condition? What is that? Do you see the guy outside? The guy riding the motorbike. You look in the direction where they were looking, as you saw a guy wearing a jacket. You can't see his face since his back was facing at you. What about him? What is your plan this time? Back ride on his motorcycle for 5 minutes. If you can do that, we will help you to review the subject of our terror proof. And since they always make you do challenges, and you always succeed on every challenge, this time it's like easy for you. Okay, deal, you said. You stood up and do some stretching. After that, you walked towards the door and went outside the cafe to go to the man sitting on the motorbike. You slowly approached that man and stood behind him. Meanwhile, Jungkook was busy talking to the person on the other line. I'm here a while ago. You should tell me, babe, that you already left so I don't wait for you. she said, but his voice was calm. Later on, he ended the call. After that, he started the engine of his motorcycle to leave, when suddenly someone grabbed his shoulder and rode back on his motorbike, which surprised him. He looked back as he saw you sitting on his back and just closing your eyes. Miss, I think you made a mistake. He waited for you to answer, however, you didn't speak. Miss, did you hear me? Can you calm down? Cause I need to go. Again, you just ignore him. I guess you want to come with me, said him. After that, you heard the engine of his motorcycle started. For fear of falling, you hug him. At the same time, you open your eyes, and that's when you saw his motorcycle waiting at the cafe shop, where your friends are looking at you from the distance. Wait! Stop! Stop! Why? I thought you want to come with me. I'm so sorry if I suddenly ride on the back of your motorcycle. I still have 3 minutes to succeed in the challenge. So please, can you let me ride here? He turned off the engine and about to get off, until he realized that you were hugging his waist. So what is your plan? To hug me until you finish the challenge you are being asked to do? Finally, you realized that you were hugging him tightly. I'm so sorry, you said, and immediately broke the hug. Junko got off his motorcycle and faced you. So, can you get off now? You look at your watch, but unfortunately, there is still 2 minutes and 32 seconds left. 2 minutes left, please. Can you help me to complete my challenge? All I need to do is ride the motorcycle for 5 minutes. For what? Okay, I went to Japan to represent my school. Although I'm not the champion, at least I'm among the top 5. That means I really need to go, he said, and carried you to get down. You begged him, but you saw that he had no intentions of listening to you. He rode again and about to go, but you pulled him, and all of a sudden, you sat in front of him. Please let me sit here, or otherwise I will fail in the subject of their proof June. What did you say? Their proof June? Oh, my friends told me that proof is a terror and very strict. As I've said earlier, I've been gone for a month to represent my school. That's why I'm afraid. What if he will fail me in subject? If I succeed this challenge, my friends will help me to review those I missed with his lectures. Does it mean you haven't met him ever since? Not yet. You haven't met that person yet, but you already judge him based on the perspective of your friends. You suddenly have a second thought. Is it right to judge the person based on what your friends say? Then you realize that you're wrong. You get off from sitting in front of his motorcycle. I'm so sorry for the inconvenience. I think you're right, you said, and went back inside the cafe. What did he say? You didn't answer. Instead, you just shrugged your shoulder. What happened? This is the first time you didn't succeed in a challenge, Rachel said. That's okay. If a surgeon became mean to me, like you said, then I will think about the next thing to do. But for now, I want to meet him first. Monday. When you entered your classroom, your classmate greeted you with congratulations. You thanked them one by one. After that, you enter your seat. I missed this spot, you said, and leaned your head on your desk. Later on, Rachel and Samantha arrived as they sat next to you. After a couple of hours, it's time for your biology subject. While your professor isn't there yet, you thought of showing them the pictures of you in Japan, and because of that, you didn't notice of Jungkook's arrival. Everyone, pass the summary I'm asking you to do. That's what Jungkook said when he entered the classroom. He immediately looked at the board after you heard that familiar voice, as you just stand with your mouth open hung in shock after you saw the man you met at the cafe. You took your book that was in front of you and covered your face after your senses came back. Yeah, don't tell me he is Sir Jun? You ask your two friends. However, they just give you a peace sign and smile at you. Shoot, what should I do? I'm sure that guy mad at me. Have you passed all the summarized papers? He stated. Rachel and Samantha stood up to pass their paper. Ryan, stand there, pass your paper, Rachel said, since you did the paperwork, because even though you didn't succeed in the challenge, it still helped you to catch up on what you missed up on Jungkook's subject. Can you pass me papers? You said in a low voice, because actually you felt really scared that Jungkook might humiliate you because of what you did. You should be the one to pass that paper of yours, said your classmate who was in front of you. So you had no choice. You stand up and follow your friends. Before you came to the front, you heard your name being called. Miss YM, Jungkook said. Sir, YM is here, your other classmate replied while pointing at you. And now, all your classmates are looking at you. Maybe they wonder why Jungkook called you. Sir, I'm YM, you said while raising your hands slightly so he could see you. He looked in your direction, and finally, your eyes met. Congratulations for being a top 5. I'm a strict person, but I know how to appreciate someone's hard work. Don't worry, you're excused from a subject while you were in Japan. But now that you're already here, you're not excused anymore. Understand? You don't know how would you feel. Happy or guilty? So you judge him instantly. Jungkook accepted the papers one by one until it's your turn to give your paper. So, did you win the challenge? He whispered. No, sir, but still they helped me. You replied. Ah, that's why you know this paperwork. Yes, sir. Sir, about last time. You didn't finish what you were going to say because Jungkook cut your words. If you have something to say, just go to my office in my free time. For those who don't have paperwork, sorry, I want to give you a second chance. When you returned to your desk, you heard Rachel murmuring something. What's wrong with him? Why does he seem to be nice to you? Couldn't he be a clone of Sir Jun? Or he is his doppelganger? They say that because Jungkook is like not on himself. He is not a Jungkook that they know. After class, you told your friends that you need something to do. But the truth is, you just went to Jungkook's office to apologize. You need something? Jungkook asked. Sir, about what I said last time. I mean for judging you. I'm so sorry for that. I know I'm wrong. He stood up from where he was sitting and came to you. Okay, I will forgive you, but promise me first. For what, sir? Next time, don't do such challenges, especially backriding or kissing someone else. That's when you and Jungkook started to be close to each other. Even the other students noticed that Jungkook has a soft side with you. But almost of the students were happy since he came back. They noticed the changes in him. The terror Jungkook has disappeared. They also see him smiling now. Even you feel that you're special every time you are with him. And because of that, you slowly fall for him, thinking that he feels the same way. However, that is all just your imagination. After your class, you went to his office to return the umbrella he lent you last time when it was raining heavily. When you go to his office, the door was slightly open, and that's when you heard him talking to a woman on the phone, and he was calling her babe. In disappointment, you left the umbrella outside his office and left feeling hurt because you thought he had the feelings on you. The next day, you saw Jungkook in the distance, so what you did was go in the other direction just to avoid him. What you didn't know, he saw you. Jungkook busy on his lecture until the bell rang indicating that his class was over. Class dismissed, he said. You put your things back in your bag and about to leave. Miss YN, can you stay? I have something to say. After all the students left, Jungkook came to you. Are you avoiding me? No, sir. Why would I do that? I have no reason to do that, sir. Then, why did you leave the umbrella outside my door? And this morning, I know you're purposely avoiding me. As I've said, sir, I have no reason to do that. I need to go, sir. My friends are waiting for me. After you said that, you left. Did I do something that made you angry? You came home a little late since you went somewhere with your friend. Where have you been? Playing baseball? Oh, why? Does my sister have a problem? Nothing. Come on. I know you. Every time you play baseball, you think about something or have a problem. Opa, where is Namjoon Opa? I need his advice. I knew it. You have a problem. He's in his room. You knock on the door of Namjoon's room, but no one's answer. So you just decided to go in as you saw him laying on his bed, but his whole body was wrapped in a blanket. You lay on his bed and hugged him. You are close to your brothers, but in comes and advices, you often ask Namjoon, Opa, what should I do? I'm in love with my biology professor, but I think he's in love with someone else. You wait for his reply, but you didn't hear anything, thinking he was already asleep, so you didn't speak again. Instead, you just hugged him even tighter. When the door suddenly opened, revealing Namjoon, as you immediately greeted him, Hayo pa? Namjoon's eyes widened after he saw you hugging the person in his bed, until finally you realize who is the person you are hugging since Namjoon is in front of you. You quickly stood up and screamed, Opa, then who is this person? You said. At the same time, you pulled the blanket, and that's when you found out that the mom lying on the bed was none other than Jungkook. Part 2. When your friends challenge you to kiss your strict professor without them knowing, he is your boyfriend.